Hi, my name is Jace McMurray, and I'm going to be speaking about players' responses to Minecraft music. I'm interested in learning more about players' responses to Minecraft music because Minecraft was one of my favorite games as a kid. Minecraft is a sandbox game that allows you to mine resources, craft them into tools, and fight your way to victory by defeating the Ender Dragon. One interesting component of this game is the music selection. The music selection stands out to me as a player because it enhances my gameplay experience. When my friends and I play Minecraft, we notice how the music in the game changes our mood. One intriguing detail about Minecraft is how it correlates the time setting with the music selection. During the day, peaceful music is played to help ease your nerves when gathering resources such as food, water, and wood, while during the night, ominous music is played to keep you on your toes when fighting off monsters such as spiders and zombies. And also, my question is, how are these songs able to manipulate our emotions? What do the players think about the music selection? If we go into the history of music, we can see that the sounds and music in video games dates all the way back to when video games could be available to the average person. In the 70s, music was still stored on analog media, such as cassettes or vinyl, which means it's prone to be worn down very quickly. If we compare Minecraft music to music made in the 1970s, we can see that there is a huge difference. Generation X, Y, and Z all grew up differently. By adding Generation X in the graphic, we can understand that they grew up on a different type of video game music. The games they grew up on were Space Invaders, Asteroids, and Pac-Man. The music in these games were focused on generating sounds for titles, bonuses, feedback, and beating the game. Most consoles were only capable of generating a few different tones at a single point in time. The NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, had a total of 5 different channels to produce sounds. That means, at a point in time, only 5 different tones could be played at once. They needed to fit entire soundtracks into those 5 channels, including all of the instrumentation, percussion, samples, and video game sound effects. The millennial generation grew up on video games such as Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong 64, and Metal Gear Solid. These games had longer soundtracks and had a larger amount of storage space on the drive, which allowed the sound designers to have more control over the music. Another detail about the Generation Y genre of video games is that they were able to use licensed music during the levels. One good example of this innovation was Halo, where this game featured an electronic soundtrack composed by Martin O'Donnell, which captured the game's futuristic and action-packed atmosphere. And lastly, Generation Z iconic game Minecraft, where they were able to implement any source of music media to enhance the player's experience. The differences between all of these generations is that they are used to their own generation of video game music. And listening to Minecraft music would be a whole new experience for them. To understand the responses of these players, I had to recognize who was creating the songs for the game. The audio designer is C418. C418, also known as Daniel Rosenfield, is known for composing the music and sound effects for Minecraft. He also created the soundtrack for the documentary Minecraft, the story of Mojang. He worked on projects outside of Minecraft, such as games like Catacomb Snatch and 0x10C. He has released multiple albums and has worked on projects like the theme music for the Netflix action show Beyond Stranger Things. C418 track Wet Hands arrives during calmer tracks of Minecraft, which can help the player feel peaceful and reflective. The elements of this track are soothing and melodic, hence this track has subtle synths, ambient noises that complement the piano, adding depth and texture. Tracks like these let the player know that they have nothing to worry about. Lena Raine is a talented composer who has worked on the soundtracks of Minecraft, Celeste, and Guild Wars 2. Raine has released a symphonic suite called Snowflight, an EP called Singularity, and a full-length album titled One Knowing. Lena Raine composed So Below to go for an unnerving approach by introducing the players to the darker side of Minecraft. The track is cued as you approach the Nether, a dangerous, otherworlding realm and the exact opposite of Minecraft's overworld. The Nether is composed of hellish landscape with seas of lava, hazardous landscapes, and nasty mobs. The elements in this track consist of dissonant harmonies, fragment melodies, and irregular rhythms. This can make the player feel uneasy because they are aware they must keep their head on a swivel in this hellish world. I did some more thinking on this topic, and I thought about whether players can correlate memories to Minecraft music. One personal experience that I have encountered when playing this game was listening to Sweden by C418. This track consists of a soft, warm piano melody that helps me feel at ease and carefree. One important source is Andra Invesco's book, Popular Music and Nostalgia Video Game, The Way It Never Sounded. The idea I pulled from this book. Andra made great points by mentioning that certain games can create what she calls a nostalgia effect, a mood or emotional atmosphere, not just a memory. The soft tunes of Minecraft music can help the player remember a simple time in their life when they had fewer responsibilities. In conclusion, it's really hard to distinguish the player's true responses to Minecraft music. We can only assume from personal experience. Some people may have trauma from the peaceful music, while others may enjoy the unnerving arrangements. People are unpredictable and have different thought processes, which makes it hard to understand how they truly feel. To learn more about this, we can study the history of brain patterns and how humans react to different situations. This study helps us get a better understanding of why humans react this way to Minecraft music. That was my project. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Peace out.